Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to this evening's first update on the events page for the spring and summer season. Over the next few weeks and months, I'll be keeping this page regularly updated with events forecasts for the spring and summer season, starting of course today with the Eclipse that's coming up next week. But we'll also in a few weeks be looking at things like the Glastonbury Festival, of course the bank holidays, Easter, the bank holidays in May, and there'll be many other events as well cropping up over the course of the summer season that will be updated in terms of weather forecasts on this page. So keep checking back through spring and summer season. As I say, the first update and the first event really for the spring and summer is the partial eclipse that we've got coming up next Friday. It's Friday morning. I think it's around 9 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning that most of the sun is going to be covered. And this chart, what you're looking at just here, this map, is actually from the website timeanddate.com, and this tells you where the eclipse is going to be. In a very narrow area, there's going to be a total eclipse on Friday. That's going to be running through the Faroe Islands and going up to Svalbard. But most parts of the British Isles and Europe are going to have a partial eclipse. And we'll have a look at what the weather may be doing for that in a moment. I know a lot of you want to know what weather may be doing for the eclipse. Now, if I want to get on that, just said that. Yes, let's start, of course, first page at gasoffice.com. Have a browse with widgets. Any article or something interesting, please click through. It's paying for a website. It really allows me to sit and talk to you via website. So have a look and see what it's about, and thanks so much for doing that. Right, so just quickly looking at where this eclipse is going to be. This red zone just here is where we've got a total eclipse going on, mostly through the Atlantic Ocean, so not many people are going to see that. Then it goes through the Faroe Islands between Scotland and Iceland, and then going up to the north of Norway up towards Svalbard. That area is going to get a total eclipse. We've got this orange area, that's where over 90% of the sun is going to be covered at the peak of this eclipse, and that's for Greenland, Iceland, Scotland and Northern Ireland. So quite an event for Scotland and Northern Ireland. For England and Wales, we're in this yellow zone, as is the rest of Europe, and that's where we've got up to 90% of the sun being covered. So it's going to be quite a significant eclipse, this. And as I say, it's coming through on Friday morning next week, Friday the 20th of March. So let's just have a look at the GFS model to see what that's showing on its latest run. This is the 12 o'clock run for next Friday. So over a week away, so it's quite a bit of uncertainty still with this. But the general idea is having areas of low pressure around the country. Now the position of this area of low pressure is changing from run to run. This morning on the 6 o'clock run, this was down across southeast of England, putting in a very cold northeasterly wind. Now it's being placed to the north of Scotland. The reason that's chopping and changing so much because it's a week away, but it's being placed to the north of Scotland, but it means it's a relatively unsettled day really, so it could spoil the chances of seeing this eclipse. Obviously if the sky is covered with cloud, then you're not going to get a great view of the sun. It's just going to go pretty dark. So have a look at the rainfall forecast for Friday. It's shown that is the risk of rain there for Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern. It's drier down across England and Wales, and that rain comes southwards in towards northern parts of England, North Wales, through the course of the morning. Now this is the all-important chart really with this. This is the thickness chart. I don't use these very often. These are temperature thicknesses in the atmosphere, but what you can also see with this is cloud, where you've got this muckle white area here. That's where you've got fairly thick cloud coming across the country. You can see that it is quite a disappointingly cloudy day, particularly for the north, particularly for Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England. Quite a lot of cloud up there. The best of any sunny breaks, bright breaks and sunshine is down across the south and the southwest. So if this is right, that's the place being the southwest. But have to emphasise, this is over a week away, so there's going to be a lot of chopping and changing with this over the next few days, and sometimes these charts do overdo the cloud extent as well, have to say that. Relatively mild day though if you want to go out and about observing this partial eclipse. Temperatures there up to 10, 11, 12, 13 degrees quite widely, so fairly pleasant and spring-like. But that's chopping and changing. The 6 o'clock run was much colder than that for next Friday, and would have given the risk of some snow for northern parts. So it's going to be a case of watch this space. I'll be updating this over the next few days, see if we can pin down what weather may be doing for this eclipse. But overall, I think on tonight's run anyway, it's the South and Southwest that gets the best of it. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.